Hi, I'm Ryan McNeil. Why is smoking bad? Do you realize what smoking does to the people around you? What it not only does to your own lungs, but to the others just around you? Let's start with yourself. When you smoke, you inhale 400 toxins. 60 of those are proven to cause cancer. So just think of all those toxins piling up in your lungs. That's a lung before smoking. That's it after you've got done. That's after just a couple days or a couple years of smoking. That's what happens to yourself. Now think about your children that are around while you're smoking, or they're in the car with you while you're smoking. And you exhale, or when the smoke just naturally comes off the cigarette, that's what's happening to them. Would you do that to your children? Also think about how much you pay to smoke. How much a carton of cigarettes costs and how often you have to buy those. Do you realize you're paying to kill yourself? Every time you do that, you're taking money away from something that you could be using, something useful, something for your kids, something for you, something to make your life better. But instead you're using it on something that can kill you. So you're using it to kill yourself. Think about that. Also, think about what smoking does to your outward appearance. When you smoke for years on end, think about all the times that your eyes are bloodshot. Think about all the times you're going to gain wrinkles. Smoking is proven to get increased wrinkles in elderly people from the years and years of smoking. Also, like I said, with secondhand smoke, I realize this is just a cartoon, but just think about that. Think about when you're around your child and you're smoking and he's an infant. Think about how that's harming his development, or her development, and what that's causing them to look at their outward image of their parents. And think about them when they're asking you, Daddy, Mommy, why do you smoke? Why do you do that? And when they get to be 14 or 15 and they're thinking, maybe I should be like my mom and dad and smoke. And from then they're addicted. Do you realize that smoking has one of the most potent chemicals while you're smoking a cigarette is nicotine? That's the addictive quality. Nicotine is so powerful that out of only 7% of people that try and quit smoking will actually be successful their first try. Nicotine is almost as bad, if not worse, than any other addictive drug. Anything like you want to talk about marijuana, you want to talk about cocaine, anything like that, you're starting to get into more addictive qualities like nicotine. Think about all the people that you're harming around you while you're using the secondhand smoke. Think about what it's going to do to them and their lungs, like I said with the picture earlier, how it's going to affect them. Think also about how much what you're going to be doing to the. Think about also, like I said with the cancer, where's that coming from? Where's that starting at? First, you're going to start up in your mouth. You do that, you can get cancer of the throat, you can get cancer of the tongue. And think about those people that you see walking around with a hole in their throat from throat cancer. Having to have part of their throat removed, having to breathe through a hole in your throat. And also what it does to your jaw and your teeth. When you smoke, it's going to turn your teeth more of a yellow color, which isn't attractive. We all know that. But also think about what happening to your jaw. When you get cancer in your jaw or in your tongue, they have to remove part of your jaw to get rid of it. They have to remove part of your throat, and that's where the hole comes from. And also think of what the smell is like around you. You always smell like smoke. It's going to decrease your oxygen efficiency of your lungs. You're not going to be able to run with your children. You're not going to be able to play sports with them for very long before smoker's cough starts to take over. Just think about those things. By doing this, what are you taking away from your child's life? What are you doing to your child? How are you affecting them? Not only yourself. You realize you're killing them, yourself, and hurting their future. How are you going to explain to your children why mommy or daddy's dying because they have lung cancer? Or explain to your grandchildren why their grandparents aren't around because they had lung cancer and died? How's that going to make you feel?